Well, hello, everybody. The Unfiltered Four is back. How's everybody doing?
Good.
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 Cool. Well, this week, Sandy gets put on the hot seat, and
Yeah.
Country Girl is going to start.
Lord help me.
Oh, you got this.
Okay.
Okay. If there was one superpower you could have, what would it be and why?
Oh, Lordy. If I could control a predator,
Oh, mind control.
Interesting.
because I don't like the things that they do, either
Yeah.
murderers or predators, child rapists, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that power. I'd be good. I'd take them all out for y'all.
I like
Mm.
that.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is a story from your past that you can still think about and laugh to this day? Must be
She's
good.
got a lot.
Well, I'll credit this to my grandmother. The time, and this is the whole reason I do not eat tomatoes. Period. I don't eat tomatoes. It's because she always put out a big garden every summer. As soon as it was time to plant, we were help her, all that. She would let us each pick whatever we wanted one time a year to try it. But it had to be something new. It couldn't have been something that you had tried before. Well, Sandy got the bright idea that she wanted to try a tomato. What was my reasoning? I'll never forget it, because I looked at her and I said, "But Grandma, it's such a pretty red color." And she's like, "Well, I know that, but just remember my rule." I was like, "Oh, yeah." She said, and her rule always was, for whatever you picked, you had to eat it.
Oh.
You couldn't take a bite of it and throw it down. You couldn't take a bite of it and give it to somebody else or not like that. You had to eat it. And she would stand there until you ate it. And she said, "Huh, I can tell by the look on your face you don't like that, do you?" I said, "No, this is nasty." She said, "Well, what are you going to do?" I said, "Can I give it to the birds and the squirrels?" Bless
Oh.
her heart. She said, "No, you cannot. You know my rule. I take it you want to feed the birds and the squirrels because you don't like it. But you know Grandma's rules. You picked it, you eat it." I was like, "But Grandma, I might be allergic." She said, "To what?" I said, "I don't like the taste. I'm allergic to the taste." She said, "You're allergic to the taste. You're only 8 years old." I said, "I'm an early starter." She says, "I don't care how early of a starter you are at being allergic. You're going to eat that tomato." I was trying everything I could to get it out of this. And here come my mom. She says, "Now, Mom, don't make her eat that tomato. She does not like it. It's going to make her sick." She looks at my mom. She says, "Well, good. Maybe she'll remember the next time not to pick the tomato then, won't she?" I was like, huh, well, I guess I got to force this down. So, needless to say, Sandy was forced to eat that tomato. Thank God it wasn't a giant one.
I was just going to ask, how big was it?
Yeah, pick one of them little
About the
small ones.
size of a plum.
Okay.
Oh.
It wasn't very big, but it was very intimidating.
Yeah, especially if it's something you don't like, it might as well be big as a watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I'm never going to get this done. And she's standing there laughing at me the whole time. The whole freaking time.
That's good.
That's funny.
Yes, she did. I was tortured. But Grandma, I know you're laughing up there.
Mhm.
Probably is.
Oh, I know her. She is.
Okay. That was a good one. If you could go back to a certain time, years like the 70s, the 80s, which would it be and why?
The 80s.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
The 80s because I graduated in 84 and I had my son 2 years later. No, 3 years later. He was born in 87. Because everybody kept saying, oh, you're not going to get married. You're not going to. All because we lived in what they considered the poor section of town. And I was like, watch me. I had myself a place and everything before they did. Wasn't counting on a child, though. But I wouldn't gave him up for the world. They tried to get me to give him up, but no. That wasn't on my agenda. Or, as people say nowadays, it's not on my bingo card. And the music. I love the 80s music.
Me too.
Oh, God, yeah.
You give me 60s, 70s, and 80s, I'm good.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Anything past the 80s,
Yeah.
it's all right.
Have you ever pulled a prank that's went too far? And if you have,
Oh.
what did you do?
Every night on my live, I got to hear about vegetables and fruits.
Mhm.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're going to hear about that even more now.
Yep.
Well, this goes back to when me and husband first got together. My son had just started, I believe it was kindergarten at the time. And he had come in from school and he was like, Mommy, I'm hungry. I was like, okay. I said, what do you want to do before you get your lunch and everything? Because he went in the mornings. He was like, well, I want to go see Mom. That's what he called my mom. He would not call her grandmother or grandma, or that was his mom, his second mom. He said, I want to see Mom. I was like, okay. And Mom, I lived in the downstairs part of the building. Mom lived in the upstairs part. And I said, Bud, do you want to play a joke on Mom? And he starts laughing. He says, yes. What are we going to do, though? I was like, okay. So I lay down on the kitchen floor.
Mm-mm.
Oh, geez.
Yes, I did. I lay down on the kitchen floor. I squirted some ketchup in my hand
Oh, Lord.
to make it look like I had it in my hand, and I hurt myself. I said, now, you go up and get Mom and tell her that I fell and I got hurt.
Sissy, you're grounded.
And
Mhm.
he was like, Mommy, that's mean. He said, you know she gonna get upset. Well, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was a good idea. However, what I did not like is we lived across from the fire department.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
If you could see me now, I'm
Yeah.
so mad.
Here comes the ambulance crew across. Miss Betty, what's wrong? Well, He came out and told me that she fell down on the kitchen floor and she got blood on her hand. She got hurt. And they were like, oh my God. Because that is one of the very first times that they did find out that I had seizures.
Mm.
And that's what they thought happened.
Mm.
And they came in and seen me and started laughing. Mom says, what are you laughing at? They said, Miss Betty, she's pulling a prank on you. She said, no, she's not. She's laying there. Look at her. She got blood on her hand. He said, just catch him. They said, and she looked at him. She said, how you know? He said, and the one paramedic, I could smack him to this day if he was still around here. He said, I asked her son out in the hallway what happened, and he told me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My son snitched on his mom.
If it'd been my grandma, I don't care how old you was, she'd still be beating my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Mom was like, you better get up off this goddamn floor right now. I was like, now, Mom, I don't know what you're talking about. I told you I fell down. She said, well, you sat up just fine, didn't you? Here comes my little bud. He says, Mommy, I told you Granny wasn't going to like this.
Too funny.
That's just one of the many things I done to her.
I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought before you were the quiet type person, and you know, IB and a few of us brought that out in you to come in the box and then you just got buck ass wild. Your ass was wild the whole damn time.
Well, you want to hear one I pulled on my aunt? This is the joke of all jokes. My aunt and uncle, because my uncle went to school to learn how to become a mortician and do the stuff that they do in a funeral home, right? So he was in charge of the bodies when they would bring them in and everything like that. He was in charge of getting the caskets ready and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, My aunt used to babysit us kids when Mom was working.
I know. I remember you saying you played hide and go seek. You're so mean.
Yes, we did. Me and my cousin Melissa. Hi, Melissa. I know you're on my Facebook.
Oh no.
I know you're on my Facebook. I can tell this now because my aunt passed away, and Melissa won't get mad.
Let's see.
They actually had 3 funerals going on that weekend. And my aunt was cleaning constantly that weekend. She said, now, don't you girls go down there and stir anything up and move anything around or anything like that. I mean, she gave us a lecture. And we're like, oh, we won't. We're just going to go down, look at the flowers and stuff like that. Because they had a private access to down in there. Well, we got into the elevator and rode up and down on the elevator where they bring the bodies in. Yeah, we did. Then we found some old jewelry that was laying on the side where they, took it off of them. I was like, I'm not touching that. Nah. I said, but it is pretty. So we walked on by that. My cousin says, hey, Sandy, got an idea. I was like, what do you got for me? She's like, you want to scare the heck out of Mom? I was like, yeah, I'm game if you are. She's like, well, they didn't put the bodies in the casket yet. They're still in the casket room. They were in the freezer. I was like, okay. I said, what do you want to do? She said, well, the caskets are all set up. I'm like, okay. I said, what do you want to do? She said, Mom's due to come down here within about 5 minutes. I said, okay. She said, you get in one casket, I'll get in the other one. She said, And let me tell you what, when you hear my bid start to go up, you raise yours too. And we both sit up at the same time. She said, Mom ain't gonna know what hit her.
Y'all cause somebody have a heart attack.
That was in the sort of Mike and Molly.
So we did that. Yes, we did. And the owner of the place happened to be upstairs. When it happened, he heard my aunt scream and he came down the stairs. He was no good. He was no good. He was like, I'm done. You take care of them, Catherine. I'm done. They got me good this time. He said, these girls are something else. He said, but I tell you what, you gave me a good laugh. I said, well, I appreciate that. I said, but she's not happy. He said, oh, she'll get over it. I said, well, I know she will. I don't have to live with her. She does. Sandy didn't get in trouble. No, I didn't. Melissa, I'm sorry, but not sorry for the whole month, in the summer that you had to do extra chores and everything and stay in your room, wasn't allowed to have no friends.
Yes.
Sorry, not really sorry.
You're right.
Damn.
I don't know what
You're
to tell you,
rotten.
but that was fun. They say on that one TV show, I forget what it is. That's funny times. That was me. Planning a funeral home was fun for me.
That should have been on American's Most Funniest Videos.
Well, I told her to video record it.
Mm.
But that's what I did. See, aren't I the perfect little angel?
Something like that.
I could teach these young kids nowadays a few things.
Yeah.
Now, planning a funeral home didn't bother me, but getting me go to like one of them haunted houses or something, fuck that shit. I ain't going there. Fuck no. Huh.
I used to go to those when I was younger with my 3 friends.
Nah, Sandy ain't playing that game. Mm-mm.
I can go now, but back then it was fun.
They always tried to get me to go to that one called the Haunted Barn that we had here. And I was like, nah, I know what happened in there. I ain't going there. Nope. Not happening. They actually ended up tearing the barn down, but the damn house is still there. Fuck that shit. I don't even go past that.
Thank you, Miss Sandy.
You're welcome.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Let me find my list.
Oh, Lord. She's got a list.
I got a list. Okay. This question seriously might be the most difficult for you.
Probably.
What is your favorite cup and why?
You got to be kidding me.
Mm-hmm. I'm not.
Damn, that is a hard question for Sissy.
I know.
Holy
For those who
hell.
don't know, Sandy
Yeah.
gets the good cups.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
And she has a lot of them.
All
My
1,000
total
of them.
account now in the house, this is just the ones I have in the house, is 350. I have an extra 200 in my shed outside, because I run out of space.
Mm.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, what's your favorite cup?
Oh, God. I love the Owala brand because they do really keep my drinks cold. But I'm going to have to say my favorite cup is the coldest cups.
But which one?
It's pink. I can show you right now. It's a pink and white swirled one. I just love that cup. I don't know why. I don't know if you can see it.
We see you.
I don't know how to operate this damn thing.
Sissy.
I don't. I didn't do my hair
Hold the
today
cup
either.
up in front of your face. If you can. Oh, there we go. That is cute.
Oh, I love
I
that.
can't see.
It is actually, it's
Oh,
a,
yeah.
if you look right here,
It looks like hearts.
it's a
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
That is
And
cute.
it does that the whole way up. But these cups actually stay cold.
That's
I like
cool.
that.
Oh.
Mine, I've never had a problem with mine. I actually got, if you want to get one of their older cups, which even though this cup here just came out this past February, that is now considered obsolete.
Mhm.
You can only get that if you order their mystery. And you don't know what you're going to get or anything like that. I do have another brand I have is Frost Buddies,
Oh, yeah.
and I love them. But my favorite would have to be the Coldest brand.
Cool.
Your hair looks cute like that, Sissy.
Oh, I hate my hair.
I
I
love
washed
I
it.
love it.
I washed it, but I did not curl it or anything today because my nurse told me. Anybody don't know out there, I suffer with severe migraines. She told me not to mess with my head or my hair for the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, okay, well, that won't bother me because, I got it cut. She was like,
Mhm.
okay, my hair was down my back and I got it cut real short.
I like that length.
Cool.
Okay. Are you ready, Sissy?
Yep.
What is the weirdest thing you've Googled in the last 48 hours out of sheer panic or curiosity?
Let me see.
Just had a check.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would have to be over a week ago.
Okay, I'll let it slide.
So Google's like my best friend. I could probably think
I
tell
really
him.
don't. Well, the reason I don't Google a lot is because it goes back to when I was in therapy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because I would always Google, like,
Your
okay, if I was
symptoms.
having anxiety or something, I
Yeah.
would Google it and it was,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
give you all that crap or medical advice.
Mhm.
Yes.
And he told me to stop doing that.
Yeah.
And it did take, years to break that habit.
Yep.
Mine's usually like the ICD-10 codes,
The
billing
what?
codes.
Oh,
ICD-10.
billing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Anyway. Okay. So
That evil laugh.
this is a good one. This is probably my favorite question out of all of them, to be honest. Okay. If you were put on trial for a crime you didn't commit, what fabricated evidence would the jury immediately believe was true about you?
That I stole cups.
No. Fabricated.
Well, I'm going to
you
stick with my
haven't.
story.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was easier than I thought.
I don't steal I wouldn't take just one cup.
That is true. That is true. And you wouldn't steal.
I would have to take a whole truckload or something like that.
Yeah.
Just keep the truck to store them in at least.
Spray paint, a little bit of spray paint on the truck. Oh, sorry, people out there. Y'all didn't hear that.
No, hear what?
Switch tags, all that kind of stuff, Stuff my brother taught me.
Okay. Now, my last question is, if you could have any chef cook you your favorite meal, who would it be and what would the meal be?
Bobby Flay.
Okay.
And it would be a ribeye.
Okay.
Yummy. I want to come when it comes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I just
Yep.
adore him. I've always watched him from ever since he's been on Food Network. Well, even before he was on Food Network. And I actually went to school with a guy that was trained under Bobby
I'll look
Flay.
him up because I didn't know who he was. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. My turn?
Yes, your turn. Lord help me.
Yay. Okay. What is a belief that you held strongly a few years ago that you have now outgrown?
My religion.
Oh, yeah.
Good one.
Only because I don't have the same beliefs that everybody else in my family does. They want to focus on one religion. And it's either that religion's way or it's no way. I am more like my mom. She was baptized as a Methodist, died as a Catholic because she could no longer believe in what the Methodists believed. She believed almost everything in the Catholic religion, but some of the stuff she didn't like. But she chose that as her religion. So my son is the same way. He's like, you don't have to go to church or a cathedral or a
Mhm.
synagogue or anything like that to believe in a religion. You can believe in it yourself, but do it your own way.
Mm-hmm.
And I've let him pick his own religion. I've never forced that on him or nothing like that.
Well, I'll be opening the Pink Lady Church and Casino soon.
Well, I'll be there.
Yep.
She'll have the church
Church and
orgy
then
after.
gamble. What? What's that?
I said you'll have the church orgy after.
Good.
That's
Then
right.
I won't
We
have to wear
church orgy.
clothes. I won't have to wear clothes then.
That's true.
Oh, it's a good answer, Sandy, because I feel the exact same way.
I
So
just can't focus on one religion. I
Mhm.
find different things wrong with each one.
I put this really good video on TikTok, not TikTok, Facebook, because I think you all follow me. And it's a person who breaks down, well, this religion, and then this person didn't like it, so they started this religion. And it's a whole chain effect. It's a really good video. We found it on TikTok, downloaded it, and put it on my Facebook. So
Oh, I'll have to look.
yeah, it was really interesting. So okay. When do you feel like your true, authentic self?
When I'm with you guys or when I'm with my husband and my son.
Mhm.
That's what I thought you'd say.
That's what I thought she'd say too as soon
Yeah.
as you said that.
Yeah.
But for the same reasons, though, you all let me be myself. You don't say, oh, you can't do that. You can't act like this. You got to be this prim and proper person and all this and that. Nah, Sandy's not about that.
Yeah, we love you for you.
Right. That's why I love you all, for you all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, no, I don't like her because she's prettier than me. No, I don't like her because she got more money than me. No, I
Right.
don't like her because she's bigger than me or she's smaller than me or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No, I don't look at
We
that kind of
all,
I don't look
yeah,
at that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we all
Nope.
know I'm the prettiest, so you know.
You're gorgeous.
You don't eat enough
Yes.
vegetables, mommy.
I
Yeah,
know. Here
love
we
you.
go. Vegetables, vegetables.
Fine. You don't eat
Um,
enough fruit.
hold on. Um, what is the biggest misconception people have about who you are?
That I've never done anything wrong in my life.
Cool. Was that
Which
3
I've
or
done.
4? I lost
I've
count.
I've done plenty wrong. And I'd be first to admit that. You
Mhm.
know, people don't want to hear it, but that's okay. I'm fine with that too. Cowboy,
Yeah.
drunk Jess, you know,
Yeah.
plus other things in my personal life,
Mm-hmm.
that you three know about, nobody else
Yep.
knows about.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they think I can do no wrong. That I was Miss Goody Two Shoes all my life. No, I was not. Never claimed to be. But they seem to see me that way.
Hmm. Okay, I think I do have a fourth one.
You do.
What piece of advice from a parent or mentor that actually stuck with you?
Well, I'm going to have to take us back to my grandma.
Mhm.
And that is, my son was the only grandchild that she ever got to meet. And the first thing she said to me when she seen him was, don't ever make his choices for him. Let him make his own decisions, whether you agree with them or not, and just be there to support him, no matter what the decisions are. Just because you don't agree does not mean he's not your son. He is still your son. But be there to support him. And another thing she threw in on top of that was, don't ever, unless he comes to you, bring up anything negative about his father. He
Right.
needs to find that out for himself,
Right.
not by family gossip or anything like that. And I just looked at her because I was like, well, yeah, Grandma. Yeah, you don't know these people. I mean, you really don't. But she was like, I don't know that side of the family. I just know our side of the family. Our side of the family is not going to treat him any different.
Yep.
His side of the family, however, she would never speak about because she never met him, which was fine with me. But that was the one thing that always stuck with me. And I never ever did speak about him badly. I could have many, many times, but I didn't.
I think that's something a lot of single parents. I mean, I never ever said anything bad about Rachel's dad.
Yeah.
Now we make comments all the time, joking. But yeah, in the beginning, I never, if she asked questions, I'd answer them, but I would never talk bad about him. He at least supported us financially after he left. But no, I think that's a perfect piece of advice.
I mean, one thing I did do, and a lot of people on his side of the family still got mad at me for it. And that's I went and got custody of him. Yeah. And that was solely because I knew if I didn't, I knew that his family would come back and try to get him.
Yeah.
And there was no way in hell I was letting them take my son.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, he's mommy's baby. He will always be mommy's baby.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Well, those were some good questions tonight, ladies. I'm glad I was the first week and I'm done. Next week is Suzanne.
Yes, next week is Suzanne's.
Okay, literally though. Next week, I'm gonna be on vacay.
Oh,
So
yeah, she's on
So
vacation
2
next week.
weeks. So 2
yeah.
weeks.
It'll
Yeah.
be 2 weeks.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I was gonna make a face and I thought, no.
Well, maybe I'm a
Good.
no-show. I might be a
Oh, no.
no-show.
Well, that's good because I might be going to the movie a week from Tuesday. I got to check with my friend.
No, we can't put up with you
Jason
with 2
Statham's
people
movie
being
is
gone.
out. We'll be able this weekend, so.
No, we can't have that. No, not 2 people going at one time. No.
Mm-mm.
Just remember, I might raise up in the casket and see y'all tonight.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna dream
goodness.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dream about
Get your
it.
ketchup.
Yeah, get my ketchup. I got some in the fridge.
Yeah, get your ketchup. I'll
And
call
a
the
tomato.
fireman.
Yeah, call the fire department. Make sure you kill them.
Yeah.
I can't believe my son did that to me. He still laughs about it to this day. He thinks it's
That is
hilarious.
hilarious. That is hilarious.
Mm.
His
I'll tell you
excuse
something.
is he could tell anybody except for mom. He couldn't tell mom.
Yeah.
Well, that left me
So,
wide
yeah.
open.
Yeah.
So you don't tell the damn fire department
I
instead.
wonder where he
Yep.
gets his mischievous stuff from.
We both inherited that from our mom. From my mom, his grandmother.
Oh,
Yeah. She was a prankster herself. Oh, I got another prank.
Oh.
Yeah, I just remembered this one. My real first boyfriend. Remember that when they came out with that stuff called no beer?
mm-hmm.
It didn't
Mm-mm.
have no alcohol and
What was
stuff
it?
in.
Near beer?
Yeah, near beer. And you could get it no matter what age. Well, we lived above the local bar. And boy, this guy was hot. I was dating him. And he was like, Sandy, your mom's birthday's coming up. I said, yeah. He said, let's get together with the neighbor down there that because this other guy that lived in the building, Jason, rest in peace, Jason, he passed away recently. Well, he gets the idea, him and his wife, hey, let's all go to the bar. We're going to have shrimps and crabs that night. And I forget what else we had. He said, every time that your mom drinks her beer, she's not going to be drinking the no beer. She's going to be drinking a regular beer. I said, and how in hell are we going to pull this off?
It tastes the same.
He said, well, I'm going to put he had this one cologne that he always wore when he went around mom. And she just loved the smell of that. He put that on, got all dressed up. We all went over there. Mom was in there. Here I come. Here comes my date. Here comes Robin and Jason. And I'm like, are we going to be able to pull this off? She said, oh, yeah, Jason's got a plan. I was like, okay. So Jason pulls up and sits beside Mom. Not his wife. Yeah, him did. So he'd go up, get the beer, bring back to the table. He said, I'll say the waitress trick. She ain't got to bring it. I'll go get it and bring it to you. I'm like, she ain't going to fall for this shit. He'd go up, get the beer, come back, give us all our beers. She said, Sandy, what do you got? I said, that no beer shit, it ain't good. I need some Jack Daniels. Like that, she looks at me, she says, you ain't getting no more Jack Daniels. You got drunk on your birthday. I was like, we're not talking about me. Like that. My boyfriend at the time, he says, Sandy, don't worry about it. We'll get it. I said, well, you better get me some Jack Daniels while you're at it. If I got set through this catastrophe. So here comes Jason, has the beer. What's he have for Sandy? Her Jack Daniels. Yeah, he do. I was like, is that for me? He's like, yeah, don't tell your mother. I said, where is she? I said, she got up away from the table. He said, oh, she's getting something to eat. I was like, oh, okay. So he switched the beers around because they clearly had mom's beer marked. Well, Rob and his wife made out like she was drinking his mom's beer because she was sick at the time. She couldn't handle the alcohol. And Jason, of course, gave mom regular Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Mom's like, this don't taste right. I was like, well, don't look at me. I'm not drinking that shit. I don't like beer. Vernon was like, Sandy, just drink your damn Jack Daniels. I said, I am. Like that. Mom says, Jason, did you get me the right kind of beer? He said, yeah, no beer, right? That's what you said. She said, yeah. She said, well, this must be a bad batch. He said, well, I don't know. Mine tastes pretty good. He goes back up and gets another one. He brought her at least a 6-pack of regular Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Well. Then the time come for mom to stand up off the chair. Well, who could walk straight? Me. Who
Oh,
couldn't
no.
walk straight? My mother. And then she says the next morning, Sandra Lee, yeah, Mom, did you know what they were doing? I said, they gave you no beer, right? That's what you'd called for, no beer. She was like, I think they switched it on me. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. She said, come here and look at me. I said, well, let me go get Jason. I don't know what it got you. So I went over, knocked on Jason's door. I said, Jason, you need to come over and talk to Mom. She's flipping out about this beer shit. He said, why? I said, because she's got an awful headache. She's hungover. She drank all that Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, and she swears it was just a bad batch. He said, okay. So he comes over, and she says, now, Jason, you look at me. Don't you lie to me. Don't you look away from me either, because I know if you look away from me, you're lying. He starts laughing. He says, I'm not going to lie to you. She said, what did you do? He said, I switched your beers. Yep, I sure did. Oh, boy, she went off. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Why'd you do that to me? I don't drink beer. He said, you do now? She said, I don't like it. I said, well, see, you should have been more like me and drank Jack Daniels. She's like, I'm not talking to you right now. I said, okay, that's fine. I'll be over at Robin and Jason's, if you want me later on because you got such a bad headache. I'll give you some Tylenol and everything. You'll be all right. Oh, she was not a happy camper. No, she was not. She said, I can't stand up without the room spinning. I said, well, you should have learned by drinking and eating. You need to eat before you drink. The alcohol needs to absorb into food. I said, Damn grown-ups. Can't teach them anything. She says, I don't think you're funny. I said, well, I'm hilarious.
You didn't do it, but you got the blame for it.
I didn't do it, but I got the
Mm.
blame for it. And I kept
Mhm.
telling her the whole time, hey, Mom, you need to be more like me and drink the Jack Daniels. You wouldn't have been so hungover. And she's like, well, we're not talking about that. I said, of course not. Of course not, Mom, but it's all right. You'll be okay tomorrow. She just shake her damn head. I was a mischievous little kid.
We see that now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I was.
I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So are you guys ready for this week's fun question?
Mm.
Mm.
Sure.
I'm so excited. It's a good one. What's the best book you ever read?
The Bible.
Oh.
Besides the Bible, I liked Great Expectation.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Oh,
It
50
depends.
Shades.
It depends on the genre. I really enjoyed the Hunger Games series.
Mm-hmm. That was good.
Those were good
Yeah.
too.
They were really good.
Is it my
One-
favorite? I don't know.
Yeah. Twilight was good to read too.
Yes, it was good.
Mine is from when I was a kid. I always thought books were boring and I never wanted to read. And then the bookmobile, who used to come to all the schools, Were You There, God, It's Me, Margaret by Judy Blume.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
That
yeah.
book was so good. That's when I realized there were good books out there, you know.
Yep.
But that was one, you know, several others, you know, 50 Shades, Twilight, Hunger Games. But Are You There, God, It's Me, Margaret is really, it's a good book for youngsters to read, young ladies to read, you know.
Yeah.
So that was mine. So, well, this was a fun episode. We got to grill Sandy.
Yeah, y'all did.
And then
Now
in
you found
2
out more
weeks-
than you wanted to know. I played in the funeral home.
I love
I
it.
love it. I love it. And then we won't be on next week, but the following week it'll be Suzanne's turn, which means I have.
I'm
2
gonna be
weeks
sick
I
that
can-
week.
No, you're
I
not going to
don't
be
think
sick,
so.
sissy.
No, I don't think so.
We'll
I
start
just
mailing you
found
some-
out.
We'll start
just-
mailing you some medicine now.
Yes,
Well,
I'll send
I
you
just found out
medicine.
I have COVID. Okay,
Mm.
for that
Don't
that
you
week.
say that,
Well,
you'll
we're
end up
sharing a
getting
room.
sick.
It's not like we're actually sharing a room.
Right.
Yeah, you can sit there and cough and
Well-
sneeze and everything on the phone. You'll be fine. You'll be all right.
I think I'm breaking up with all of you.
I'll give you Jack Daniels. You'll be fine. Jack Daniels will solve all your problems.
Sissy, you're the one with the hardest. I mean, like not hard, but the thinking questions, like something
You're gonna retaliate. I know it.
No.
No. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't do that.
Retaliate? Nah.
I would never ever do that to you.
But we
Yeah.
want your dark secrets though.
Yeah, I do.
I don't have to answer them. I guess. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, you don't
Fun.
have to.
It'll
Just say,
be fun.
nope, can't
You
say.
don't have to, but
Oh.
I strongly advise you to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
You
sitting
know,
here
like
saying,
when
no,
did
you
you
don't
lose
have
your
to.
virginity? You know, no, just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm not going to
Yep.
ask that.
When did I lose my virginity? 16.
I was 21.
Well, that was going to be one of Suzanne's questions. I really wasn't going to ask that. I was just joking
I
when
will.
I said it.
I just answered it. So there
Well,
you go.
damn, she
Hear
answered it.
you.
Cool.
And
What
then
was
when
the
my
answer?
mom found out, she came out on the
Answer.
porch and looked at me and said, "Are you out here being a whore?"
Oh.
Yep, Mom, that's what I'm doing. I'm being a whore. Yep.
It's my favorite word to say to scammers, that and fucker.
Yeah. Is your mama a whore?
Is your
Sure.
sister
Your
a whore?
Is
You
your
dumb
sister
fuck.
a whore? Now, I don't know who
Yes,
you're
you-
talking about sisters now, because my sisters that I know is not whores.
No.
We're
Asha,
hoes.
whoa.
We're
Asha,
hoes.
whoa.
And
Yes.
you can't afford us. That's why you call us whores.
Yup.
Oh my gosh. So we will be back in 2 weeks.
Yes, we
I hope you
will.
guys got a lot of entertainment out of tonight's grilling of Sandy. It was a lot of fun. And we will see you in 2 weeks.
Yes. Love you
Yeah.
all. Thank you, Sissy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. Love you all.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.